from the blog she'sinherelement.com. Today, I wanted to share with you my favorite go-to recipes for salads that I like to make in the summer utilizing grilled chicken breasts, boneless, skinless chicken breasts. I don't know about you guys, but when it's summertime out, I actually don't like to eat a heavy meal, and in fact, my appetite really isn't what it usually is throughout the rest of the year. But I do find that I enjoy salads. I really, really enjoy salads. Even the grandbabies enjoy salads. So what I like to do is when I get my chicken, I like to grill it all up and have a plate of that ready to go in my fridge so that I can use it throughout the week on many different things, especially salads. And there are hundreds of thousands of different combinations of salads, but I'm going to share with you my family's 5 most favorite summertime salads that we have. And I'm also going to show you how to make homemade dressings to go with each salad. And it is so much easier than you think, and it's such a healthy alternative to eating a meat and a potato every single night like we tend to do most of the year. We do a lot of meat and potato and vegetable, so in the summertime we like to keep it on the lighter side. Now, you can also do any of these salads with a steak if you like, with shrimp. You can even do it with pork chops. It's entirely up to you. Personally, I really like it with the grilled chicken. My family does as well. So, without further ado, meet you in the kitchen, and I'm going to show you these 5 amazing, easy summertime salad recipes using grilled chicken. When I purchase my boneless, skinless chicken breast, it is already trimmed, but it still does come with some fatty parts still on it, and sometimes there's some spots that are just not too appealing, if you will, that I like to take off. So I like to just give the chicken another once over to remove any of that yuckiness. It's not wasted. It will be cooked up and given to the dog, so win-win. And I also find that the chicken breasts are just so thick that I actually like to slice them in half. I find that's much more appetizing. And because I'm going to be using the chicken with many different flavor profiles to show you the different salads, I like to just simply grill it with salt and pepper. That way I can use it in many different dishes without worrying about a flavor being off. I'm also going to turn them over and do the other side as well. You just definitely want to make sure that you season all of your meat up really good, especially with salt and pepper if that's the only thing that you're using. Completely grilled and looks delicious. Now for the poppy seed dressing, we are going to use some balsamic vinegar, a little bit of honey. I love honey in dressing, it's so good. We're going to use a little bit of olive oil and some poppy seeds, little salt and pepper coming in with some Dijon mustard. And I like to do all of this in the mason jars so I can just put a lid on and shake it. Oh, delicious. Now I've just quartered and hulled some strawberries, sliced some onions, toasted some pecans, and got some feta cheese, and we're going to build our salad. I'm going to use a base of baby spinach, and then I will add my thinly sliced red onions to that. The hulled strawberries go on next. The feta cheese, even that alone just looks delicious. And there's our toasted pecans. How good does that look? All I did is slice some chicken and put it on top. Our next salad, I'm going to start with the dressing again. So I'm going to add some chopped shallots in with some olive oil and some white wine vinegar. We're going to get some honey, some fresh lime juice, a little bit of garlic, also some sea salt in there. Again, I'm going to put the cover on and give it a great shake. It's a great way to emulsify it. Now I'm going to use arugula, gorgonzola, goat cheese, sliced onion. I am going to use toasted walnuts and I think some salt and pepper. So I'm going to start with my arugula base, a little bit of sliced onion onto that, a little bit of the toasted nuts with some goat cheese. I love goat cheese. It's so creamy. We have some gorgeous pears that have been cut. And now I'm just going to top that with the sliced chicken and the dressing. Again, another light, delicious salad for summer. For our next salad, I'm just going to take a little pancetta and I am going to fry that up. Gets nice and crispy. It takes on an amazing bacony flavor. It's so good. Now I'm going to do that dressing as well. I'm going to start with some olive oil. We're going to add some white balsamic vinegar and some honey, a little bit of apple juice and some sea salt. And I'm also going to add some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some ground ginger. And again, I'm going to give that a great shake to emulsify. For this salad, I am going to use a spring mix and a clementine. We're going to use our fried pancetta, some candy walnuts. So I'm going to start with my spring mix base. Just looks so pretty on that plate. And I'm going to add some halved cherry tomatoes. I love tomatoes. There is my clementine that has been separated and deveined. And now I'm going to add some yummy, creamy goat cheese to that mix as well. Here comes the pancetta. It really is so good. It's just like bacon, but absolutely better. And it just goes so nicely on the salad. Again, I'm just going to slice up some chicken and I am going to pour some of that yummy Fuji apple dressing over, serve it with some crusty bread, and doesn't that look delicious? For our next salad, we're going to be making a Greek dressing utilizing the yummy ingredients you see in front of you, starting with some olive oil, and I'm going to add some red wine vinegar. And to that, we're going to add some garlic powder, some dried oregano and dried basil, some salt, pepper, and onion powder. I'm also going to add a couple tablespoons of crumbled feta, and again, put the cover on and give it a great shimmy shake to emulsify. Now, I've just halved some cherry tomatoes, and I'm actually going to use my veggie spiraler to spiral an English cucumber. I think that is a great presentation. Next, I'm going to use a little paper towel and just give it a gentle squeeze to remove that excess moisture. I don't want my salad too wet. And now I'm just going to build it. It's a very simple one. I'm going to add my cherry tomatoes, my feta cheese, and I mean, this alone is absolutely delicious, but we can just make it better by adding that chicken to the top of it that's sliced and pouring that delicious Greek dressing over the top. Again, I love to serve it with a nice crusty piece of bread and some delicious creamy butter. And there you go, another delicious summertime easy salad. For my last salad, I just boiled up some pasta and I'm just going to drain it off and rinse it with some nice cool water to bring that temperature down. Once it's cooled to room temperature, I'm just going to add it to my bowl. I am going to half some more cherry tomatoes, add that into the container. I'm also going to add some mini mozzarella balls, and I am going to pick some delicious fresh basil from my herb garden, and I'm just going to julienne some of that up to put it in the pasta salad as well, but I'm going to save a little for garnishing at the end. Now, I am going to put this delicious dressing over the top, which is actually a very easy dressing. It's just extra virgin olive oil, some pesto, and some balsamic vinegar, a little salt and pepper. Plate it up. Take another piece of chicken and slice that up. Put a little bit of the dressing on top of everything and add the rest of your basil for garnish. I like to add the balsamic glaze to the top of that after, and this is absolutely delicious. One of my family's favorites. I am so glad that I was feeling better to the point where I was able to share with you my 5 favorite summertime salads that I love to serve to my family. And I hope that you've seen exactly how easy this all is to put together. It's less than 10 minutes for each salad, and the chicken is already done, so you just grab it as you need it. You can customize your salads. You can make them for 1, you can make them for 20. The choice is entirely up to you. Again, I really hope you'll give these a try. They're absolutely delicious. Your family is going to love them. And like I said, you can utilize any protein that you want. I just personally happen to like it with the chicken, but you could do anything. Steak, shrimp, pork chops, whatever. You don't even have to have the protein if you don't want. These are really great salads on their own even. Before I forget, these dressings can all act as marinades for any type of a meat you have, chicken, steak, pork, all of that. They make fabulous, fabulous marinades. So you might want to keep those dressing recipes somewhere nearby and add them to your marinade file because they really are fabulous. You can leave them for 30 minutes or you can go all the way up overnight. It's entirely up to you. So thank you so much for joining me today as we just put those together really quickly. If you are new to my channel, I hope you will consider hitting that subscribe button. I make 2 new videos every single week, and it could be anything from a recipe to simple living, home DIY, one day at a time. I am also the author of the blog she'sInHerElement.com. It likes to kind of go hand in hand with my channel, so that might be something you want to check out. And don't forget to check out that blog post that I will link in the description for the 5 printable recipes that I showed you how to make today. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.